I was recently doing a late night Twitter binge, hunting for juicy crypto gains, of course, and I came across a thread that is about to blow your mind. Because although, at the time of this video, ETH is hovering around 3K right now, ETH is actually worth $10,000, and I'm gonna prove it to you with math and a Twitter thread from guys who are much smarter than me that uses a discounted cash flow model. So strap in, have your Coinbase account ready to go, because this video might just rocket the ETH price to the moon.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up, you got to pump it up.
Reason number one, ETH has real revenue. Ethereum is one of the few crypto projects that actually has real adoption and real revenue generated by that adoption. Every ETH transaction has a fee. In January alone, those fees added up to $1.3 billion. 70% of these fees are burned automatically, meaning it gets removed from existence permanently. This forces the supply of ETH to go down and prices to go up. Less ETH in supply makes each Ethereum more valuable. It's simple supply and demand. Tens of millions of dollars of Ethereum are burned every single day. At the time of me writing this, 1,846,827 ETH have been burned all time, which roughly equates to 5,692,000,000 and some other numbers there that I'm not even going to try to say. This decreasing supply puts pressure on the price to increase over time if all other factors align. Now, this is only 70% of all Ethereum fees. The other 30% is paid to stakers, people who hold and stake their Ethereum long term in order to help the platform complete its function. In return for locking up their ETH and helping the platform function, they get paid a reward in ETH. It's a bit more complicated than that, but for this video, that's all we need to know, since all we care about is price go up to the moon, etc., make money, buy a Lambo. That's all we care about, so don't worry about the staking for now. All of this revenue allows us to get to reason number two. We can value companies with revenue using discounted cash flow models. A discounted cash flow model is a model used to value a company or investment based on projections of how much money it will generate in the future. I've actually used a discounted cash flow model before to estimate the value of one of my companies. It's complicated, and you need to hire someone who's great with math and Excel to put it together. In this case, our boy Ryan Alice, who inspired the making of this video, already made a discounted cash flow model for ETH, and you can see the whole thing linked below, but I'm going to put it on screen now. Now, I know it's a lot of numbers, it's a lot to chew on. It's important to remember that these are just projections and estimations. None of these are ever perfect, but looking at his assumptions he used for the model, I'd say there's nothing super unreasonable in here. If anything, his assumptions were pretty conservative. And using his model, it puts the present value of ETH at roughly $10,000 per Ethereum. Now, there's a big caveat here. Crypto is volatile and the price will continue to fluctuate up and down. And if you saw my recent video, why Ethereum is worth $0, you know that ETH has lots of problems in its current form, and it can no way handle mass adoption right now. But if ETH fixes these problems with ETH 2.0, then I think a 10K ETH is very likely on the table, and I do hold some ETH myself. In my humble, genius, excellent opinion, ETH is certainly undervalued, given that most of the crypto ecosystem runs on it and will likely continue in the future if it gets its act together. Fees are still disgustingly high, as you know, which leaves the risk that other layer ones like Solana or AVAX or Near will take its place. Or most transactions will move to layer 2s like Metis or Polygon, meaning there'll be less transactions on Ethereum, making the price go down. All of this being said, given the data, the model, and the market conditions, I think 10K per Ethereum is actually a pretty fair valuation, even if you calculate all of its terrible features right now. So make sure to save this video in your bookmark and come back to it and hear me say I told you so when Ethereum is 10K. Or save it and come back and rage at me when ETH crashes another 50%. It's crypto. Don't take what anyone says seriously. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research, and most importantly, have fun and hopefully make some money along the way, because that's why we're all here. See you guys soon.